Morning, Mark. How's it going?
Going great, John.
Good. What's this in your hand?
That's some new developments coming up in Preston, to be honest with you, John. I'm not really involved in them, but keep an eye on them. But this is why, if we sort Centenary Mill out, we can compete with these guys. Mm-hmm. These guys are silly money. We've got one here, Warehouse Apartments, centre of Preston. What we're looking at here, 2 bedrooms. They're looking for 250 grand.
Wow.
And they're telling the investors they can get £1,200 rent.
Wow.
So why can't Centenary Mill not compete against that if we sort the mill out?
Where is this in Preston?
Just in town centre.
Really? So it's only down the road?
Oh yeah. But who's going to pay £1,200 in Preston? It's like crazy money, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got another one here. This one here, West Cliff.
Turn around and show us.
West Cliff, which is the other side of Preston, near the train station. I rent a few out down there, John. I actually rent one out, the same as that, next door.
Right.
Right? And we're getting like £600 rent. And these are telling these new investors they can get £1,200 rent just because it's all brand new. And they're selling for 165,000. And I know 1 or 2 investors who have bought them.
Wow. I mean, that's...
So Preston's on the up and up.
It really is.
There's money coming out of Manchester and Liverpool now and stuff like that.
Well, investors are moving from Manchester over to Preston.
Well, they are.
In terms of, buying properties. So what do you think, we've chatted a lot over the last year or so about the mill and about how you've done a lot of, repairing and how there's a lot of things that need to be done. Where are you up to with, like, the roof and everything like that?
Well, the roofs that were collapsed where all the scaffolding went up when you were down before Christmas. One of the roofs, they've just finished it and they've signed it off.
Brilliant.
This morning. I got an email off Ormsted. They've signed that roof off and they've paid the developer. They've paid the roofer for it.
Brilliant.
So but now they're still on with the annex entrance. That should be finished within the next 2 weeks. And hopefully all that scaffolding will come down. Mm-hmm. And then we're on with the other major one, which is the roof, the main roof, to enclose that. We're talking to the solicitors now and the freeholder, which is like pulling teeth. Where that's going to lead or how long that's going to take, I don't know. But if that's not sorted out in the next 3 to 4 weeks, then we need to go down some legal routes for what that is, and I don't know.
Right.
Then we got a price, which was a good price, through all the steel work. I've got half a price now. Well, I had a price about 4 years ago, which was double of the price I'm looking at now.
Wow.
So we're on with it, and this all needs to sort itself out in the next couple of months and start getting the money in, basically.
So what is it that the owners and the landlords could be doing to help you out throughout this process?
We've just got to sit tight, haven't we? And when they get the bills coming in, we need to pay them as soon as we can, basically. It all needs doing, and then that's why I've just screwed it up now, John. Well, that's why we get the work done, we can start competing against this new build that's going up. And there'd been no new builds in Preston since Centenary Mill was built 15 years ago.
Wow.
But now the developers are building the new builds, that'll push the rents up. And there's no reason why we can't, I'm not saying we can 100% compete with them.
Well, I think the key is that it makes Preston more attractive. So I think that people will look at Centenary Mill as a bit of an alternative to those properties that you've got there in your hand. And I think that when you're viewing Centenary Mill as an alternative, you want it to be as nice as possible so that, like you say, the landlords can get as much rent as possible. So doing all the repairs, getting everything in order helps, like you say, Centenary Mill compete and be an alternative for some of those developments. The rent that they're looking to charge over £1,000 a month is just not possible for a lot of people. So by making Centenary Mill a little bit more affordable, an affordable alternative, people should be
Get it right, you're right, John. I mean, people go and pay the £1,200, they'll pay £1,000 in town centre.
They'll probably actually not even live there half the time.
Because it's new. A bit like when Centenary Mill was first done, they've got good rents out of Centenary Mill 15 years ago. Unfortunately, that place just went down the hill. And then you'll get the people who'll go and live in these places, pay the £1,200, and then after 6 or 12 months when the lease comes up, they'll go, no, let's go somewhere cheaper if the place is right. The place will be Centenary Mill. I'm not saying we can compete with them 100% on price.
No, but you can be an alternative.
But we can be the alternative when they go, oh, it's not us, you know, let's go and pay £900 rent. When we're getting 700 round, average now in Mill is about 700. One or two getting 750. So there's no reason why we can't get Centenary Mill Up, to be honest with you, over the next year or two again.
So what's your overall message for the landlords today and the owners of the different apartments? Are you just saying hold tight, we're making some repairs, we're moving forward, we're pushing forward so that in the next year or so we can be in a position where we are competing?
Realistically, there'll be another 6 months to get the money in. Probably another 6 months after that to fully get the money in. So we're looking at next summer to do all the major works possibly. But if all the money comes in sooner, then that's happy days for everyone.
So just watch this space basically.
Watch this space, John. Keep watching.
Good.